Yep, you would. Yep.
Yeah, because you don't with the women though. Yeah, 'cause, I mean, I've got it in the car, but yeah. What would happen if it was a men's game? Would they not let you go past? What would they do here if it was a men's game? Would they not let you through the gate without it?
Yeah, there'd be security, sort of manning the gates a bit.
Do the girls not get paid for it?
Not sure.
And you get complimented.
Yeah.
Maybe I can learn some of your jobs too.
Yes, sir, you're alive.
Beautiful. Good afternoon. We are at Knox Regional Centre for round 4 clash between Alamein and the Bulleen Lions. Alamein sharing the points with Heidelberg last Saturday afternoon, and Bulleen able to put 7 past Box Hill on Monday night. Michael Thompson in comms with you solo, like Jason Derulo this Saturday afternoon here at Knox Regional Football Centre. Looking forward to this one between Alamein and Bulleen. Picturesque day here today at Knox. Feels like a spring day, even though we're in May. This is probably the last of the warm days we're going to get for quite a bit until at least August, September. This should be a cracking game this afternoon. So I'm going to quickly go through the following teams for each side. Starting off with, we'll go with the away team first. So number 18 for Bulleen, Tiffany Eladis. Number 4, Claudia Croscalzo. Number 1, Gabby Garden in goals. Number 17, Daniela Gudul. Number 13, Alana Jeski. Number 11, Callum Morrison. Number 9, Leah Fultelli. Number 16, Rachel Quigley. No, number 10, I should say, Rachel Quigley. Number 16, Grace Serrano. Number 19, Tyler Valilich. And number 8, Paige Zoyce. For Alamein, Adele Ayton at number 26. Number 4, Rachel Binney. Number 17, Annabelle Hefferden. Number 18, Emily Brees. Number 2, Jamila Hull. Number 3, Mia Terry Bartley. Number 8, Jennifer Loom. Number 40, Beth Mason-Jones. She's in goals today. Number 16, the captain, Emma Reynolds. Number 14, Caitlin Storey. And number 17, Elena Backe. Both captains. There's going to be a bit of feeling in this one this afternoon, I feel. Bulleen getting their first points from the 2021 NPLW campaign only last week against Box Hill. Love to go back-to-back this afternoon. Good crowd setting here. We're going to begin this one very, very shortly. First of many games this afternoon, winning the NPLW, NPLB as well as NPL2 and NPL3. So, thank goodness we've covered all the games. And of course, this weekend should be an action-packed weekend. But I've only been down here before the Knox Regional Football Centre. It's right next door to the St. Basketball Centre. It's in a nice little estate. Doing it beautifully. Behind us is fantastic futsal ground, and the training facility here is immaculate.
I'm trying to get someone to try and pull the net away.
Bit annoyed.
Do you know his name?
What it? No, I don't know his name.
Hey, annoying guy.
Will be Alamein to kick things off. Through Emily Breeze. Down. We'll start at round 4 for both of these teams. We begin this afternoon. Alamein in the red and blue sash, Bulleen their traditional white away jerseys. few days removed from the 7-0 win against Box Hill. They'll like the Blues and going Caitlin taking over as Bulleen coach for the off-season. Brings a wealth of W League experience to this team, and a lot of young girls will definitely be using her experience to their advantage as they continue to grow and nurture themselves in the NPLW. Good going here for Alamein. Far side of the pitch. Head back now over to Bulleen. Bit of pressure from Alamein to start things off here in the first minutes. Passing from Lum. Bit too cute on it was. There from Alamein, and it'll be a corner first up for Bulleen. First corner of the afternoon going away to Bulleen. Away of Paige Joyce. Goes after a goal kick. He plays both sides, play in the W League. Good to see a lot of W League players playing in the NPLW to keep themselves going over the winter. Get themselves for yet another shot during summer. And with the W League now closed for the season, they're now during their off-season. It's a good way for players to potentially get scouted by possible teams and get to live out their dream and playing in one of the fastest rising leagues in the country. We're staying with Alamein. That was Runnels. Got dropped off there. A quick goal there from Bulleen. Came off the boot of Alana Jadevsky. And Bulleen are 1-0 up already.
Good stuff.
Poor defending in the end from Alamein. And Bulleen able to capitalise.
Hey man.
What can Alamein do? Try and pick one back. I'll get a throw in from right where we are. Could happen. Ball now back in half Bulleen. And being blocked off. What's happening? We had a ball blocked there through the goal score for Bulleen alone, Jesse. Trying to get on the head of that one. Couldn't do it straight. Bulleen couldn't get it either. Bulleen right in the middle. It was Emma Runnels. Ball thrown back is going to go through to Bulleen's defence, and they'll mop up on the back. Bulleen. Finding the rescue back over to Bulleen. Ball in the box again for Bulleen. Can they get another one? They can't do so. Krivitelli inside there along with Paige Zoyce. We're throwing to Bulleen. Last touch there from Alamein. Bulleen with the only solitary goal at this point in time, 1-0. 5 minutes gone in this one. Big ball, big lob into the 18-yard box, and it's gone over the byline. It'll be a goal kick to Alamein. We'll continue the crowd here this afternoon. Beth Mason-Jones will win the ball out. She's had experience in the double league, being part of the victory team. Alamein locks up, they can through a turnover. Chance here for Alamein to score. Good lob into the box there from Batke. Picked up quite quickly from Gabby Garden. Argentine international. See the ball near the subs bench for both sides. Can Trivitelli get on the back end of that line? She can, unfortunately, last touch off Trivitelli. And Shamila Hull in there as well. She'll take the throw in for Alamein. Last week's game and this week, Bulleen have now scored 8 unanswered goals into the back of the net, which is a remarkable stat. Alamein with a 1-1 draw against Heidelberg last weekend. Definitely something that I want to do this afternoon is share the points again. Ball gets lobbed into the midfield. Well, sticking around with Bulleen. They're keeping possession. Off the head. Going to get another opportunity at this one. They will through the throw in. Velanic to Janjewski. Velanic goes down. However, it was last touch off Velanic, and it will be a Alamein ball through Hafferden. Good long throw from Hafferden, and a foul's being committed. Wasn't too much in it. It was Tyler Velanic. Who's going to get the free kick. Good lob in. Headed off. Ball's going to stick around for the short time. It's going to be another corner going away at Bulleen. Second corner for them. Paige Zoyce to take the corner kick from the left side of the corner flag. And can Bulleen strike tries here from the corner. Ball goes wide over the left side of the post, and there's a goal kick. Too much wind on that. As always, still, we'll keep you updated over the course of the afternoon for other scores around in the NPL, NPL2, NPL3 and NPLW. Plenty of action going on this afternoon. And another turnover from Alamein means Bulleen are going to get another opportunity on the attack. Paige Zoy's having a bit of issues with Latiri Bartley up there. Opposite broadcast side. And it's a free kick going to Alamein. Chance for Alamein, that's Habris. Getting an opportunity to score through one of their own in Gabby Garton. Too quick, too smart on the end of that one. Still 1-0 here between Bulleen and Alamein here at Knox Regional Football Centre. One thing that Bulleen are doing very well so far in the first 10 minutes of this first half is they're using the wings to advantage. Got a few of their speedsters on the wing. They're not going through the middle, which is good to see. As they play the ball back. Taylor Valanic. Bulleen at the present time is going to park it. They're now going to move forward. This Page is always turn that one over, and potentially now Bulleen. Another opportunity. Lob there from Frescalzo. And the pressure's immense right now from Bulleen. However, they've turned that one over. Habreese. Two players colliding into each other. What can Habreese do here for Alamein? She goes down in the box, and the referee's called a penalty right in the spot. There was a bit of misfire from two of the Bulleen players. And it's going to penalty the way of Alamein to tie this one up. It's good running there from Emily Habreese. Official talking to the Lions as we see Gabby Garden getting to ready to guard this one, hopefully to deflect it for the Lions. Alamein would love to get this equaliser though. Was very careless going inside the box. Emily Habreese. And the good save there from Garden. Gabby Garden with a fantastic save. Knew exactly where she was, and look at the girls go up to her. That was a fantastic save. And Emily Habreese probably regrets going left side. She should have easily gone right side there because Gabby Garden read it like a book. And a chance to equalise has gone begging for Alamein. As we see Bulleen on the counter-attack. Into a bit of space here was vacuum. Sorry, I should say, coming into space there was Jajewski. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too much for Alana. That was a great save, though, by Gabby Garden. And the momentum stays with Bulleen. Defending well here, Binning. For the short time was trying to find Hafferton. Couldn't do so. Valanic to bring the ball back in now for Bulleen. And the ball remains after the block on Jajewski's ball. And they're working well now. Here's Kayla Morrison. Over to Taranto. Ball blocked by the Alamein defenders. Zoy's. Privatelli. She's got two to contend with. One in particular was Jamila Hull. She's going to pass back. They're going to cross into the box. few white shirts in there. They're going to head back and go forward again. Here's Vullanich. Jajeski couldn't cross it into the box this time around. They got a chance and a bit too much power on the ball there. Fortunately for Bulleen. And it's gone over the byline. So in the last few minutes, we've seen Emily Habris miss for Alamein. We've seen a great save from Gabby Garden and another chance for Bulleen to try and make it 2-0. It's gone begging. But so far in this game, it's been all lines. After dropping the first 2 games of the 2021 season, they're finally clicking into gear. Ball with Bulleen. And you say with new managers as well, it takes some time to click, and finally it's starting to click for Bulleen under Caitlin Friends. They're playing really well in tandem at this point in time. Taranto couldn't... It's Bulleen Moraine in midfield. Coming towards broadcast side. Good lob in. It's always on the back end of this one. Back over to Privatelli. Because she crossed this one in. She can't. Good defending in the end from Alamein. Took a deflection. It will be a corner. And it will be Tyler Vullanich to take it for Bulleen. Good defending from Binning and Hull there. What can Bulleen conjure off from this corner? Ball's long. It's up in the air. Good punch away. Alamein keep it in play. Trying to get out of the danger zone. Can't do so. Ball is going to go out and it will be an Alamein throw in. So they've dodged the bullet again, Alamein. So the last 15 or so minutes, it's been nothing but Bulleen. And it's paid dividends for them for an early goal through Alana Jajewski. Possession staying with the Lions. Good long ball inside the box. The back of that one was Jajewski. She'd like to add another goal and get her brace in the first half. Every time Alamein get it out, they turn it over and Bulleen have answers for them. And again, it's just those long balls that Alamein are just throwing, not finding their play at this point in time. Bulleen just in the right place at the right time. It was Vatke. She couldn't do much in that instance. She was cut off beautifully by Vullanich. Ball back to Hull for Alamein. Can they keep possession? They can. Caitlin Storey. She loses it, turned it over. For Escalzo. And it will be an Alamein throw in. Bulleen lost that one, Runnels. turn that one over as well. It's a battle between Hull and Privatelli. Privatelli was thought that she would have enough speed, couldn't do so, and Jamila Hull just saw that ball veering over the byline. And it will be a goal kick going away of Bulleen. It'll be Beth Mason-Jones to bring the ball back in for Alamein from the goal kick. Good turnout this afternoon as well to Knox. Good to see a few fans in the stands. It's a nice little facility down here at Knox. There was a duel there between Zoyes and Runnels. I think Alamein won that one. And a free kick going away to Alamein. Long ball in. Off the head of Lum. And it's going away at Bulleen as that veers out onto the sideline. Lions bring the ball back in. For Calzo. Blocked off Zoyes. And it'll be a Bulleen throw in now. Lions couldn't see that. Jajewski goes down in the box. Referee saw nothing of it. And here goes Alamein their way. Oh, beautiful block in there from Alana Jajewski. Be an Alamein throw in. So we see Alamein. Through Storey. Storey over to Vatke. Elena Vatke. Goes back. Good cross in from Runnels. Ball staying in the 18-yard box for Alamein. And they keep a Privatelli. Just going to saunter the ball back into the fence. Bulleen can't go on a counter-attack. They actually will get a free kick instead. Bit of contact, they're quickly going away. See Alamein. Bulleen turn that ball over and they're on the counter-attack for the short time. Can they keep possession? They can't for the time being, just the forward at the back of the moment for Bulleen. It's working wonders. Alamein looking a little bit disjointed. Pass over to Jędrzejewski for good block. A shot opportunity from Zoyes and Alamein on the counter-attack again. Just probably need to calm things down a little bit, I'd say. It's just the immense pressure of Bulleen. It's the reason why they're dominating this game so far in the first half. Bulleen passes back. And she'll get the ball back. See the Bulleen are parking it just for the time being. Morrison. Good lobbing ball. Over to Goodale. Alamein get the throw in. Danielle Goodale. She's Alamein able to get out of trouble for the time being. It's a little bit of tennis at this point in time between both sides. Lion's going to stick with this. And Jeffsky trying to find Frescalzo, couldn't do so. But Bulleen able to keep possession. There's Grace Taranto to Goodell. They're playing through midfield now. And back onto the wing. Just trying to find Leah Privatelli. And it's an early substitution for Alamein. So Katnick Kaur is going to come on. And Emily Habris is going to come off. And Habra's not too happy that she's been subbed off. So Katnick Paul's on now for Alamein. It's very weird because Habris had opportunity to equalise and she looked too happy coming off either after being on the pitch for about 25 minutes. It's potentially an idea to get a chance in guard and able to get on the back end of that one. Very interesting. So hopefully we find more about that from Kat Smith later on. As we see Alamein, Nick Paul's trying to get on the back of that one. Ball sticking with Bulleen. Chance for them to get another goal here, and that's too easy. And that's come from Tiffany Aladis. And Bulleen now 2-0 up in this one. It's a bit of a mountain now to climb for Alamein. So Tiffany Aladis and Alana Jadevsky, your goal scorers for Bulleen. It's 2-0 in this one, and it's gone from bad to worse now for the home sides. Bulleen have now scored 9 unanswered goals in the last 2 games. And the pressure is a bit too much again for Alamein because they're going to turn this ball over again. Janjevski had her pass blocked off. Last came off Vatke. And Bulleen can go again. 2-0 at this point in time. And they keep possession. Bidding just tapping the ball out for Alamein. Try and stop the momentum. Eladis. Who scored the last goal. Privatelli on the back end of that one. And it was deflected off an Alamein play, and it will be a corner kick for Bulleen. It will be Tyler Villani. From the far post of the corner flag. They've opted with the shorter routes. And a foul with a goal kick going the way of Alamein. So 2-0 up now, Bulleen. Tiffany Elidis, the last goal scored, Elena Jajeski in the first goal for Bulleen in the 5th minute. And going into halftime, Caitlin Friend would be very happy with how her girls have played so far in this game. Here's Aladiers trying to go for a brace. Oh, good save there from Mason Jones. Not bad from Tiffany Aladiers from 25 yards out. It gave it a real roost of it. But Mason Jones on the back end was able to get fingertips to it and punch it out over the byline. It will be Lions kick. It'll be Tyler Villani. Ball in. And Callum Morrison was trying to get on the back end of that header. Couldn't do so. And it's gone out for a goal kick. So sigh of relief there for Alamein. Bulleen smelling another goal here. Can they turn this? They've turned this one over again. Alamein, Bulleen on the counter attack. Aladiers. Ball inside the box for Bulleen. Couldn't do so. Can they get it out here through Vatke? They couldn't. Buleen's having a little bit of trouble there, 2-on-1. Alamein able to put immense pressure on Tyler Villani. Vatsky couldn't do anything. Chance here for Jajewski. Alamein able to defend it again. But the ball is staying in the forward half with Bulleen. Villani to Morrison. Pass over to Taranto. To Aladiers. Quick 1-2 here. Paige Zoyes could get on the back end of it, can't do so. Bethy Mason Jones able to get her fingertips on it. And the ball remains in her breadbasket for the time being. She'll like to have her time again with the throw if she could. Ball sticking with Bulleen for the time being. It will be a throw in. And again, Alamein just making split-second decisions. They've seen them turn this ball over numerous times this afternoon. Ball's thrown in, sticking with Bulleen. Chance for them to get a goal here, they can't do so. That was Quigley trying to be cute with it. It's hit the net in the end on the right side of the post, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Alamein Again, has one quickly, Vatsky. Through. It's finding no one from Hafferton. It's going to goal kick the way of Bulleen. Score remains 2-0 here between Bulleen and Alamein. Bulleen just doing a lot right so far in this game. They've paid dividends with the 2 goals. Whistle's call will be a Bulleen free kick. Garden to Volanich. Morrison leading by example today. The American. Good pressure there from Alamein, able to get Bulleen to turn it over, and they'll get the throw in from it. Hafferton. Ball's low over to Aiton. It's a race here between Lam and Goodall. Goodall wins that one. Goodell, I should say. There's Nick Poor, who's come on to the field in the last 10 minutes. Ball staying with Bulleen for this one. Good long ball to Jajewski. Unfortunately, she's offside. Linesman in the right place at the right time. Who knows what Alana Jajewski would have done in that situation. Garden outside her box. That's a free kick going with a stray foot there from Nick Poor. And the free kick going away of Kayla Morrison. So with a long ball. It's too much power for Privatelli. Going away of Alamein. Ball's been lobbed into the front half for Alamein. Short stab of the ball there for Morrison over to the keeper in Garden. She's able to boot it out. Privatelli now. Can they keep it? Goodell. Ball made in the back third for Bulleen as they now press. LEDs. Bulleen's in the right place at the right time. Now a chance here for Alamein. They get it. This is probably their first real shot. Play goes down in Jennifer Lum. Referee says there wasn't too much contact in that. Play on. That was a bit more contact in that one there. Going down was Emma Reynolds, the captain. And just a bit of a caution there from Quigley. Free kick to be taken by Hafferton. A chance for Alamein to peg one back before half-time. Here is Annabelle Hafferton. Good ball in. And on the back end of that one, they can't. However, they're going to regain possession. No, they're not, actually. On my sight line, I thought it came off a Bulleen play, but it was deflected from player from Alamein. It'll be a Bulleen throw in. So a good chance gone begging. Good. Oh, bad little spin there from Privatelli. Bit too much on it. Throw in the way of Alamein. A little bit of bite coming out of this game already in the first half. Spin. Bulleen just applying more pressure. So go for the quick 1-2. Tiffany Allardyce. Oh! She's pegging from almost everywhere at this point in time, from this time for 30 yards out, and just went over the crossbar. That would have been a center lane goal. Alamein able to keep possession. Good lob ball there, Vatsky. And they're going to get the ball back. Will be happening to bring the ball back in for Alamein. Runnels was under a lot of pressure there. Bulleen able to mop up sensationally. Lum. And they go again through Runnels. Runnels trying to find Vatsky, couldn't find her. Again, just a sea of white shirts. Nothing but Bulleen players. And the ball will go out for throwing going away of Alamein. Bulleen still in this one 2-0. So we are approaching half-time very soon. There's Nick Paul. Hull. Able to keep possession. There's Nick Paul again. She's been really good. Fancy for Alamein. Really good passage of play there from Alamein, and a chance for them to try and peg one back before half time. Chance. Good ball in. Too much power for Runnels. Bulleen able to keep it. Dinjewski. And Bulleen again getting out of dodge. It'll only be 1 minute of out of time. So if Alamein want to get a goal, we got about 60 seconds left. 1 minute of stoppage time here, and a bit too much power there for Nick Paul from Vatke. Chance for Bulleen, and unfortunately for Privatelli, she was offside. She would have loved to have put her name on the score sheet before half time. Alamein just to soak up the last few seconds left of this first half. They've had a few chances. However, it's been all Bulleen. And we are at halftime for this one. Bulleen leading this one 2-0. Goal scores, Alana Jajewski in the 5th minute. Then Tiffany Alice for Bulleen getting the second goal in the 25th minute of this one. We'll take a small break, and at halftime, it is Bulleen leading this one 2-0 here at Knox Regional Football Centre, part of round 4 of the NPLW Victoria for season 2021. So not used to doing it by myself.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back to Knox Regional Football Centre here in Wantirna. Bulleen Lions leading this one if you've just jumped on the stream. Goals from Alana Jajewski and Tiffany Aliadis. Scoring the 2 for the Bulleen Lions. You have to say right now, so some of the awards we'll like to do here at the halftime show really quickly before the start of the second half. Who's probably the best player on the field right now? I'd probably say maybe Gabby Garden after the tremendous save that she did on Emily Habris in the first half was tremendous. So I think Gabby Garden, she's kept the ball away from the back of the net for 45 minutes. She's done a fantastic job so far for Bulleen, so I'm definitely giving it to the keeper so far. And of course Caitlin Friend is probably winning the battle of the sidelines right now, the tactical battle going the way of Bulleen. So everything going up the way of Bulleen. Only 5 days shy of a 7-0 win against Box Hill. Alamein 1-1 against Heidelberg last week. They're down 2-0 against a very rampant Bulleen team so far this afternoon. Privatelli looking like she's going to be the one to kick this one off here to start the second half. So we wait for the official. Whistle's blown and we start the second half with Bulleen leading this one 2-0. What can Alamein do as they try and get themselves back into this one? Possession staying with Velanic for Bulleen to kickstart this one off. So the possession staying with Bulleen. It remains with Bulleen. Had a good start to this one. Not a bad shot inside. From the Lions to start this one off. As said, Tiffany Aliadis and Alana Jajewski, your goal scorers so far in this one. Here is Aliadis. The ball's been blocked off there from Lenteri Bartley. It'll be a corner kick going away of Bulleen. Almost kind of mirror of how we started this first half too. Wind blowing very well. Good goal there from Bulleen, and it's Alana Jajewski with the brace. She scored 2, Bulleen scored 3. And that was fantastic. Incredible strike there from Bulleen, from Alana Jajewski. She's got her brace. It's now 3-0. And that's not the start that Alamein wanted. Suddenly more pressure now put on Alamein. Bulleen, they can just easily control this one too. And a little stat I threw out in the first half, if you've just joined on the stream now, is Bulleen have scored 10 unanswered goals in the last 2 games. 7 on Monday night, 3 this afternoon. It's an unwarranted stat for the opposition. And after a slow start to this campaign, it's all starting to click now for the team. Here is Aliadis. She was great in the first half. Good pass off. Finds Privatelli. That ball was blocked off. Alamein going to lob it out. Nick Paul and Frost Calzo. Free kick going away of Alamein. And it will be Jamila Hull to take the free kick for Alamein. They need a goal now. What can they conjure off in the set piece free kick? It was inside the box. Headed out. Can they keep possession? They can't. And Jeffsky goes down for Bulleen. And she's picked up a free kick, and it will go the way of the Lions. Garton kicks that one out for Bulleen. Aliadis with a bit of a contact to Caitlin Storey. Referee was waiting to see if there was an advantage. There wasn't. It'll be a free kick going away of Alamein again. They're going to go quickly. Lob inside the box. And it's a goal kick going away of Bulleen. So Janjevski with a brace in this one. 3-0. Aliadis the other goal scorer. Bulleen just cruising at this point in time. Talk about where their fixtures are a little bit later on in the coverage. All sticking to the far right side of the pitch. Quick throw in. Privatelli. Bustled off there by, I think it was Caitlin Storey there. Yeah. There is Alamein. Ball sticking around. Alamein to throw the ball back in. And the high intense pressure of Bulleen has been immense today. They've been able to put a lot of pressure on the opposition. Alamein have just had no answers at this point in time this afternoon. Just turnovers. And again, they're under pressure. Can they get a goal out of this one? Not a bad save there from Gabby Garden. That was Vatke on the back end of that shot off there from Alamein. As said, Gabby Garton with a fantastic save. And Vatke might get the free. Should be the one to take the corner. And a chance here now for Alamein. And from the corner, good lob out, and Gabby Garson on the back end out took a beautiful chest mark. Throws it. Finds Janjevski. Alana Janjevski with a brace so far this afternoon. Should definitely be in the votes for the best players out there this afternoon. Free kick to be was taken by Tessa Cernio, who's come on. She came on at half time. Trying to pinpoint who came off at half time. I'll let you know very, very shortly. We'll see a Lions player go down. The bench went up. They wanted a free kick out of it. We'll see a quick halt to play. Alamein have FV emerging next week here. And with the way FV emerging are going, it's going to be another tough task for Alamein to try and conquer. Bulleen go home to the Veneto Club on Monday night next week, and they take on Calder United, who've been travelling pretty good as well over the course of the season. Nick Paw. Quick 1-2. Good block there. The back end from Jennifer Lum. And Bulleen trying to counter-attack, couldn't do so. Quick pressure kick there from Jamila Hull. And that ball's gone out. It'll be a throw in the way of Bulleen. And it will be Grace Taranto. So a quick swap of the balls there. Taranto with a good long pass. Not a bad little back heel kick there from Chinjewski. She's in the thick of it again. Can she find Zoe? She can't do so. Alamein able to mop up. There's Nick Paw. Oh, beautiful from Nick Paul Morrison. Ducked and weave. That was good defending there from Frascalzo. That was a good chance there from Nick Paul. As we see Bulleen again keeping possession. Ball now going away of Bulleen. As they enjoy really good leads. Blocked off from Hafferden. It's deflected off a Lions player. And Hafferden's able to bring the ball back in. That ball will stay in. For this time being, we'll stay with Alamein. Nick Paw. Good endeavour there from Alamein, and that was Sue Runnels, the captain. Privatelli. She goes back. Play goes down in the far right. Try to get a quick move on, couldn't do so. And a chance from Privatelli. She lobbed that one beautifully inside the box. It wasn't Privatelli in there, it was actually Vulanic. My apologies. See another substitution for Alamein. 2 subs. So Hayley Richmond coming in. And coming off. Let you know shortly. It's Bulleen on the counter attack. Through Zoys. Can they keep possession here? They can't. And number 27, Betty Michael, was on as well for Alamein. Quick chance here for Bulleen to get another goal. They can't. Was deflected. And now it's Zajewski, who's already got 2 goals to her name. Would love a hat-trick this afternoon. So I think Richmond and Michael on, and I think Haffinen and Vatke are off for Alamein. I'll confirm very, very shortly as we see Bulleen line themselves up for a corner kick. Good ball in. That header's gone astray. Bulleen keep possession. Good Dale there with the long shot. Couldn't find it in the end. She's able to hopefully put pressure on her opposition play. She does. It was Betty Michael under a bit of pressure there. Runnels, the captain, trying to find Nick Paul, couldn't do so. Chopped off there by Frascalzo. Cernio. And they'll mop back here. Garton. And it's for Alamein. Cernio. Found Zoys. It was a little bit too much power on that front. Alamein with possession. Ayton. Good long ball in. Chance here for Alamein to try and get a goal. They can't do so. Gabby Garden dives out in front. Picks up the ball. And it sticks with Bulleen. Beautiful lob ball. Ayton. Found a little bit of a push there. Sticking around Runnels. Chance again now for Alamein. A bit too much power there from the captain. She did try to fire Benny Michael. Couldn't do so in the end. And there's a goal kick going away at Bulleen. So they're still up 3-0 Bulleen. As the clouds hover over Knox this afternoon. We had a beautiful spring day to kickstart the afternoon. Top of 24 degrees. It's good to see glimpses of spring in the middle of autumn. So we come up to the colder months now. Hard to think we're already in May. Where's the year gone so far? It's good to have live sport back. That's all that matters, right? Ball sticking with Bulleen. Good throw from Taranto. Frascalzo was under a little bit more pressure there from Nick Paul. Able to find Garton. And they're able to go again. And they do so through Goodell, Zoys, Bulleen doing really well here. Keeping possession. Valanich wasn't too happy. And I think Emma Runnels has gone down for Alamein. Thankfully the captain's okay though. Will be a drop ball. A little bit of contact there between Valanich and Runnels. Good to see Runnels back on her feet though. And they're keeping this one civil. Good through ball there from Nick Paul. She finds Hull. Hull goes down. And a chance for Alamein. And it was Shajemski who committed the foul. And now Hull can set up with the set piece free. Can they cancel out the clean sheet by Gabby Garden and get a goal? Try and wrestle some momentum back the way. Ball stuck with them. Foul's too good in the end. Runnels. Oh, it could be a goal here, and it is. So they peg one back through Nick Paul. And Nick Paul's worked hard all afternoon, and she's earned her goal. She's paid dividends, cancelling out the clean sheet from Gabby Garden. This game could have a bit of a pulse. Alamein pegging one back. Bulleen still lead this one 3-1. That was a sensational team goal and well deserved by Nick Paul. She thoroughly deserved that goal. She's worked hard all afternoon. So it's 3-1. And while that ends the run of 10 successive goals for Bulleen, here is Nick Paul again. Thought she was going to go all the way again. Try to find Lum. Janjewski. And Alamein starting to find their voice on the pitch right now, which is good to see. Good to see him starting to talk out there. A little bit of a mistake there from Bulleen. I was about to see another sub hopefully come on very, very shortly. I think it might be Bulleen about to activate a sub. A second sub. It is Quigley that has gone off, by the way. That's why Tessa Cernio's on the field. So that was done at half time. There's the potential and another offside being called on Bulleen. couple of players starting to warm up now for Bulleen on the sidelines. This means that Caitlin Friend is potentially going to be bringing on another player at this point in time. Here is Nick Paul. He's had a fantastic second half. However, she's turned that ball over. Janjewski. Eliadis tried to find Privatelli, couldn't do so in the end. And the ball's going to stick with Alamein. Can they keep possession? They can for the time being. Still in the back thirds. Bulleen pressing up. Oh, and there could be problems here. Paige Zoy's not enough power in the end of that one. Mason Jones was fine. Good header from Runnels. A bit more intensity coming from Alamein in the last sort of 5 minutes from the Nick Paul goal. And potentially for Alamein, if they can peg one back, it's game on. I think for the first 50, 55 minutes of this game, it was Bulleen. The last sort of 5 or so minutes, it's been all Alamein. So you would say the momentum has shifted a little bit. Bulleen slowing the tempo down a little bit. They've turned that one over, I think. No, they haven't. Privatelli's able to keep her feet. Good slot, good tackle there from Binning. And Alamein are able to keep possession. And they can see that ball go out of bounds over the byline. It will be a goal kick going to Gabby Garton. So 3-1 in this one. As we said, next week, Alamein, they're the away team. However, they've got FB emerging out here. So it's their home away from home. And Bulleen, well, they're going to entertain Calder United next Monday night at the Veneto Club, which should be a cracking contest. Two good blocks there from Alamein. They're trying to keep the pressure on Bulleen. They're doing well beautifully. Really occupying the wings a lot in this second half is Alamein. Bulleen did for the first 15 to 20 minutes of this game in that first half. Ayton. There's Nick Paul. She can't keep, she can. Beautiful stuff there from Kat Nick Paul. Finds a teammate in Hull. Hull's going to get that ball back. It was deflected. Stuck with Alamein for the time being. Privatelli's had enough. She's gone through about 3 opposition players at this point in time. She's gone for a run. Ball with Janjewski. And on her left, she's gone far left of the post. A good little sequence there from Privatelli. She's played her role this afternoon. Ball remain with Bulleen. As the sun starts to set here on the Saturday afternoon. The wind's picking up a little bit. About to see another substitution, I believe. Coming from now the Bulleen camp. Be able to tell you surely who it is. And Claudia Frascalzo is going to come off, and it seems that Olivia Edwards is going to come on for Bulleen. Be able to confirm very shortly once there's a stop in play. Or going back to Garton. Bulleen going to slow the play down a little bit. Head back into the box for Garton. Oh, and a chance there for Alamein to try and get another goal. And Jennifer Lum is on the back end of that one. That was Belinda Sajewski. Who had a bit of struggles there. And coming on now for Bulleen is number 15, Olivia Edwards. Number 4, Claudia Frascalzo is coming off. Well, we see substitution coming on. Cicely Paraskeva for Alamein is coming on. And Caitlin Storey is coming off. Quick chance here, going, and it's a great goal. And that's from Jamila Hull. And suddenly we're seeing Alamein, they're back in this one. It's 3-2. Tremendous strike from outside the box from Jamila Hull. That was fantastic. Alamein are able to peg 2 back. And now there's a bit of filling left in this game. We thought it was over at 3-0 in the early goings of the second half, and in the last 10 to 15 minutes, Alamein able to peg 2 back. Katnick Paul with the first. And a fantastic strike from Jamila Hull. Sees Alamein now only down by 1 goal. It's 3-2. And Alamein could potentially smell blood in the water. They could smell that equaliser if they can. I think Bulleen are on the ropes a little bit here. That was a tremendous strike from outside the box from Jamila Hull. Poise, concise, knew exactly where to target inside the right side of the nets. Ball goes out. It's going Alamein's way now. Caitlin Friend doing a little bit of both coaches, Caitlin Friend and Kat Smith, both doing their jobs. There's a bit more feeling in this game now. 3-2. And Alamein, all they need to do now is equalise. At this point in time, you'd say now the momentum has swung the way of the home sides. Bulleen were cruising for a good hour or so into this game. And Alamein have just picked up the pace in the last 10 minutes. It's going to be anyone's game here. Chance now for Zoyce. Can she get on the back end of it? And a good save there for Mason Jones. She throws that ball out. Aton. And Alamein, unfortunately, out of bounds just. They got a bit more bite in this one now, and they're doing a good job. See, throwing for Bulleen. Good lob in. Good header there from Lantiri Bartley. Alamein going to get out of the dodge. They can't for the time being. That was Richmond, who's trying to get it out of the defensive zone for Alamein. Couldn't do so. It's a goal kick anyway for Alamein, and they could try again. And they questioned Breckens of if Emily Habris had scored. Yeah, if Habris had scored that penalty in the early going, we'd have a 3-3 game. But Alamein are not down and out just yet. Corner for Bulleen. Gabby Garden barking out instructions. Ball inside. Good defending there from Alamein. They retain possession, a bit of a falcon to the head of Volanic. She kept her composure. Zoy's almost. They're away now through Paraskevis. Throw-in going away of the home team. Hull. She'll get the ball back. Good pass off to Lum. Back over to Hull. Ball's trying to go deep inside the box. Could find Garton's breadbasket. Does in the end. That play's lurking though, Alamein did. Head up in the air right now. They keep in possession. Here is Lum. To Runnels. Good block there. Bulleen forming the wall. Two plays. We're in the right place at the right time. Aiton was under pressure there and she had to contend with Olivia Edwards. However, the ball goes back to the home sides. Edwards and Jeski back to Edwards. Bulleen will keep possession for the time being. That ball goes up in the air, however. It's going to stay with Alamein. Can they keep that ball in? They can. Better yet, can they keep possession? Which they also can as well. Runnels. Oh, battle through ball. Fortunately, there was no players to receive it. Try and go in and try and equalise. Here is Lum. He's got to get through a few defenders. Good defending there from Stejewski. And here we go. Here is Janjewski. 2 goals to her name this afternoon. Paraskevas is about to receive the ball again. A bit too much power there from Mason Jones. We've seen Bulleen will regain possession. Potentially another substitution going the way of Alamein. This will be their 5th substitution of the afternoon. Here we go, Nick Paul for Alamein. She's got a few to contend with. It's just a wall of Lions trying to make sure that they don't cough up this 3-0 advantage they once had. And that's the final substitution now for Alamein. Number 34, Anna Pierce-Barlow is coming on. Number 26, Adele Dellen Ayton is coming off. And Shelby Green to come on for Leah Privatelli for Bulleen. So a couple of substitutions going the way of both sides. As I said, Shelby Green's now onto the pitch. Privatelli's day's done. And a final substitution, Anna Pierce-Barlow on for Ayton for Alamein. Three, 2, Bulleen lead this one. Alamein have just been scintillating the last 20 minutes of the contest. I'll regain possession. Hull. Nick Paul trying to find Paraskevas. She get it inside the box. She can't. Too much for Nick Paul to handle. Good header from Bartley. Bulleen able to ground the ball for the time being. See who's got the legs here. In the end, Lentiri Bartley had the legs. Who's going to have the legs at the end of this one? Who's going to keep the minutes ticking over? So we're about to approach red time in this one. It's been a fantastic contest in the end. After Bulleen dominated for 60 of it, the last 25 minutes. Paige Zoy is trying to go with one from just outside the box. Just a bit too much power over the crossbar, and that goes out for a goal kick. In the last 25 minutes, it's been Alamein. Alamein scored in the last 2 goals in the last 20 minutes. Not quite a tale of 2 halves. But Alamein have found a way to cancel out 2 of Bulleen's goals at least. All goes up in the air. Chance now for Alamein. on the counter attack. Long throw in. And a little bit of pressure there was Morrison. It was deflected in the end. Bulleen wins the throw in. And they'll continue moving up the pitch now. So it's the fourth official about to put up the minutes for this one. See how much stoppage time we have left. We're going to have quite a bit. So we tick over into the 90th minute. We've got 4 minutes of added time left. Alamein have got 4 minutes to equalise this one. Ball stays with Bulleen. Beautiful lob ball out there from Bartley. And it's going to head back to the Lions. Bulleen to throw the ball back in. Alamein have FE emerging here next week. Bulleen host Calder United next Monday night at the Veneto Club. Lob there from Hull. On the back end of that header wasn't Sajewski. I think in the end it was Taranto. Free kick going the way of Alamein. Paraskevis going to the ground. She gets back up. Quick free kick taken from, will be by Jamila Hull. Up, she's opted to take her time in the set piece. Plays in position. Good lob ball in. And a stray ball there, unfortunately, for Richmond. I've seen the ball get deflected from a few Bulleen Lions players. My mistake, it wasn't. It was a goal kick in the end. Too much power in there from Hallie Richmond. It'll be Gabby Garton for Bulleen to bring the ball back in. Game at a knife's edge now. 3-2. Bulleen, I just want to hold on to this lead and get the 3 points and get out of here. Ball for the time being, couldn't do so. Goal kick. Don't know how long's left. This could be one of the last opportunities now for Alamein. Oh, Hull loses it. Green. Bulleen turn it over. They do. Alamein remain with it for the time being. Ball up in the air. And they lose their footing there. Alamein. Bulleen will regain possession. It's not too long left. Play on. Few people screaming for studs up. Nothing coming of out of that one. And again, another chance for Alamein. Lions able to block it. Oh, the keep and a free kick going away of Alamein. It will be Lum to get the free kick. She hits the deck. She gets up, which is good to see. And Alamein want to try and get this ball out as quickly as possible now. It's the last chance to potentially try and get a goal. This could be. And that is it. And Bulleen are able to survive a scare and a half. Alamein were fantastic in getting 2 goals back, but again, the task was just too hard for them in the end. Bulleen will leave Knox with the 3 points. Alamein will be very happy with that last 25 to 30 minutes. However, there's a bit to do now for Cat Smith's Gals as they head into their game next weekend against FV Emerging. Quick summation before we sign off here. Bulleen had majority of that possession for about 60 minutes. The game on their hands for about 60 minutes, and in the last 30 minutes was all Alamein. Alamein were able to bring it back through Nick Paul. She got that goal. A good strike from Jamila Hull saw it become 3-2. And then Bulleen were able to just hold on to gain the 3 points. They've gone back-to-back wins now. They're up to 6 points on the table after round 4. I will have to give the player of the match to Jenjevski for the brace. She did a fantastic job in getting the 2 goals in the first half and in the second half. And while I see Caleb Friend won the battle of the tacticians, I'm actually going to say that Cat Smith probably won the battle of the tacticians in the end. She was able to get her team in some way, shape or form back into this one. As I said, next week, FV Emerging will be here to take on Alamein. Bulleen will have now a 9-day break. They'll play their game at home on Monday night at the Veneto Club against Calder United. I want to say a huge thank you to Dale, our cameraman. He's done a fantastic job this afternoon. He's put me to air. He's put all of us air. He's made sure that the stream is able to stay on, which is great to see. As we sign off here from Knox, Bulleen Lions with the 3 points. They win this one 3-2. Michael Thompson signing off for another week. Make sure that you stick around because there's plenty more NPL action happening over the course of the week. But this is the end of this game here at Knox between Bulleen and Alamein.